Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. It's inventory time. We are kicking off my January 2023 inventory with skincare. Everything in this video is going to be skincare related, including skincare for the body as well as the face. Usually in past years, I have a lot of progress in this category and I don't feel like I have a lot of progress this year, and the reason for that is that I reviewed a ton of products this past year through websites like Influencer and Skeepers that send out products free for review. So I didn't spend any money really on anything this past year, but the numbers did not go down nearly as much as they should have, and in some cases they went up. So it's a good thing I did this inventory because, to be honest, some of this was quite shocking. I did not realize as many things had come into the house as they actually did. So this was an eye-opener. But I hope you guys enjoy seeing what my skincare inventory looks like as of today. And all I can say is I'm going to be project panning a lot of this stuff this year, and I'm looking forward to it. So if you want to see what my skincare inventory looks like, just keep on watching. It's inventory time. I'm so excited to be bringing you my January 2023 skincare and makeup inventory. As always, we are starting off with my body wash. I had 4 last year, and I was kind of hoping that by this year this category would be completely eliminated, but I have 4 again this year. These 2 are the same from last year. I honestly thought I had panned this or finished it sometime in 2022, but to my surprise, when I was pulling all my stuff out, it was still there. So I still have this, and I did get 3 new body washes in this year, one of which I used up completely. It was a partner to this one. They came as a 2-pack. Both of these, well, all 3 of them came for complimentary for review from the Octoly, which is now Skeepers website. And I had a hard time saying no to free for review products this year. And so that's how I acquired all these. I did not purchase any new body washes, but I'm really happy to have had a chance to try these out and review them. This one's probably about halfway gone. It feels full actually right now, but I've used it a lot. And this one I didn't use very much at all, just enough to form an opinion and write up a review. But for now, the one I plan to start off the year working on is this Mango Mandarin from Bath & Body Works. It is by far the oldest body wash I have. Once this is gone, I will feel like the body washes I do have are all basically new, because these 3 have all been purchased within the last 2 years. So I want to get this one out this year. It is an oldie, and I'm looking forward to it. It sounds like a lovely scent. I don't remember it at all. It's been a long time since I've used it. But I think I also have a body spray and a body lotion in this scent, so I'm going to try and work on all 3 together this year, like I did with the rice flower and shea scent that I worked on in 2022. So we are still at 4, unfortunately. Starting off strong. Next category is my collection of body scrubs. These all happen to be foaming body scrubs, and they all happen to be from the company Onyx Bathhouse. I've only seen this sold at my local TJ Maxx, and most of the posts that I've seen people posting on Instagram are all TJ Maxx hauls. So if you are interested in this foaming body scrub, I suggest you head out to your local TJ Maxx to look for it. I really enjoy this product. I am currently working on this one in the scent Wild Mint. It's about a third of the way gone. It's in my Panner's Pan project. I had 4 last year, 4 of those, and I did use 1 up since my inventory last year. I am definitely kind of savoring these. I'm in no rush to blow through them. I am definitely tempted to buy more of these once I use these up, so I'm just going to try and stretch these out as long as I can. I think foaming body scrubs are super fun and super useful, but I don't know. My original plan was to eliminate this category altogether. So I'm on the fence about whether I'm okay with myself picking these up and enjoying them, or going plastic free and just using bar soap from here on out. But for now, I have 3, and I'm currently working on 1. So here is my inventory of body powders. I don't know how I ended up with body powders at all, but you know, it was a thing we did back in the 80s, I guess. Because that's probably how long I've had some of these. I had 3 last year. I still have 3. I am currently working on this one from a lovely brand called Vagisil. I use it mostly under my chest, where I tend to get a little sweaty. And I've deposited everything from that container into my little old girl here. I've had this container since I was a kid. This is how much powder is currently in there. I still got a long way to go, but once this is empty, I will consider the Vagisil one to be gone and done. Other than using it on my chest, I sometimes will use the powders in my hair if I'm looking particularly oily. They do a good job of, you know, acting like a dry shampoo, or not a dry shampoo. It doesn't clean anything, but it soaks up oils if I'm oily. So those are really the only 2 purposes I use powders. I would not recommend powders to anybody. I understand that talc is not that good for us, so I don't know. I'm no expert. I just am planning to use these up and get them out of my collection and never own them again. And I'm looking forward to that day very much. But I still have 3, and I'm still working on this one right here. Okay, here is my tiny collection of body butters. I am down to just 2. I had 3 last year, and now there are only 2 remaining. I have mentioned this several times, but I am a big fan of these body butters from the Body Shop. I could see myself only owning these body butters in the future, but I have a lot of lotions to get through first. That being said, I would like to keep working on these because they are getting older, and I've chosen this rose one to put in a project for next year. I just opened it up so you can see how much product is in there. It looks like I've used it a time or 2, but it's still pretty much brand new. So my plan is to put this rose one into a project for 2023 and hopefully pan it, and then maybe this one will go in a project 2024. And then I'll just have to use up the rest of my lotions until I can finally buy more of these, because I do really like them a lot. And I believe the Body Shop is cruelty free, right? All right. I think so. So we're down to 2 from 3 last year. Okay, here is part 1 of my body lotions. I do still have 2 separate posts for body lotions because I have so many. Primarily everything in this post is either, and I'm calling post because I'm thinking of my Instagram post, but in this shot is either from Bath and Body Works or Victoria's Secret. All of my lotions are old, almost all, except for maybe 1. I have a lot of older lotions. I had 17 last year, and this category is down to 16. That's just this post right here. I have another one coming in just a second. I finished one of these rice flour and shades that were in a glass bottle like this, the Purely Silk. And I finished almost all of this bottle. I'm down to like around here. It's tipped over, so you can't really tell. But I finished, this was my last update from like a week ago. So I'm down to about here. And I'm hoping this will be done by the end of January. That's the plan at least. So for this year, I definitely want to work on this Mango Mandarin body cream. I'm working on the matching body wash, and I think I have a body spray as well that I need to pull out and work on. You know, as long as I have multiple different forms in the same scent, I like to use them all at the same time. So that's definitely going in a project this year, and I want to finish this one. And I would love to get in one more empty. This Twilight Woods is more than halfway gone. There's probably only a third of the bottle left. So I might be able to finish that one off this year too. We'll see. I have big plans for lotion. I actually finished 4 full-size lotions in 2022, plus the body butter. So we'll see. But yeah, I'd like to definitely finish this and this year, and maybe this one. But currently we are at 16, down 1 from 17 last year. Okay, here's part 2 of my body lotions. This category went down by 4 this year. I actually used up 5 of the lotions that I had in last year's inventory, most of which were just little minis, you know, like this, kind of small size. But still, I'm happy to be down 5. I did get 1 new one in, which is why this category only went down by 4. This is the Fresh Milk Body Lotion. I got this complimentary from Octoly, which is now Skeepers, for review. And so I used up 5, but the category only went down by 4. I have been working on this one. I've been using it as kind of like a nighttime hand cream, and it's been working really well. It's probably almost gone. It might even be in my January empties, but for now it's still here. And aside from that little guy, while I was getting these lotions out, I realized that this old Aveda lotion has broken packaging and is completely open and exposed to the air.
Hello.
Okay, go. So I guess this is going in a project this year. I've just decided I need to use this up and probably depot the contents into a more secure container. So I will be working on that this year for sure, in a project of some sorts. And aside from that, I don't know. We'll see where it goes. I would love to continue working on whittling down this category, even if it just means using up some of these little guys. I'm totally fine with that. I just want to see the numbers continue to go down. A lot of these do have matching perfumes or body sprays that go with them, like in this row. So I will try to pair the two together when I can. But yeah, I'm really happy this category went down by 4 this year. For those of you that remember my mission to get all of my body lotions into this wicker basket, I am so close. I almost have everything in except for this. Obviously, I will just set it on top and stick it in the cabinet, so it's kind of all in there. But I really need to use up a couple more lotions to really be able to get everything fit in there in one row. But I am getting really close to finally being able to fit all of my lotions into this one wicker basket. I set that goal several years ago, and I've been trying really hard to get there, but I'm finally almost there. Here is my inventory for hand lotions. I was at 10 last year and I'm down to 9, so this did go down by 1. I finished a Pacifica. It was actually a body butter, but I was preferring to use it as a hand cream, and so I moved it to this inventory, and that's the one that left. This is like a kit including a hand scrub. It's like a 3-piece kit, and I use the heck out of this kit like every January and February, and then I put it away till the next year. I love it. I actually really like it a lot. It's got some good exfoliation. This is the one that's currently been living in my purse. It's been living in my purse for years. The littlest bit goes the longest way, and so it's never going to be used up ever. But I am getting there. It's getting thin. I think once I finally finish this, I'm going to start flying through some of these other hand creams. This one just is so intense. And I don't know, maybe I should move one of these little ones to my purse and just knock them out so I can make sure my inventory goes down. I don't really have plans to put any of these in a project for 2023, but I do plan to keep working on them and using them up and getting my numbers down again, because 9's a little bit much, but I'm happy it's not 10 anymore. Okay, this is my inventory of foot stuff. I don't know how I ended up with an inventory of foot stuff, but I did. I had 5 last year. I have 5 this year. I did use up the old bath salt or foot soap product from last year, but in the act of panning that foot soak, I fell in love with the process, and so did my son. So I bought another one to replace it. I'm happy to have one that is less old and more current, but the numbers didn't go down like I had planned. I really should put either, these two are powders, these two are lotions. I should put either a powder or a lotion in a project this year and try and get this number down. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but I definitely need a project. I will not work on these if they're not. At this particular moment in time, I'm not sure what project it would go in, or which one of these products I would actually work on. But I need to keep working on these products, and I need to keep putting them in projects, because if I don't, I won't use them. So I'll figure that out soon. But we're still at 5 for this category. Okay, we are moving on to products for the face. This is my face wash category, and I don't quite know what happened. I had 8 last year, and I am up to 11 this year. Oopsie doopsie. This is way too high. I did finish one, but these 4 all came in to my collection over the last 12 months. The ones I'm currently working on are this one from D'Alba, and as you can see, it's almost gone. I mean, another month, maybe 2, but I've been working on this like all year long. And then one of these Geology ones is currently in my shower, and it feels pretty light, especially compared to this other one that's almost full. All 4 of these I did not pay for. I received them complimentary from the brands and or Skeepers for review. But yeah, I don't know. I probably should not have asked for any new face washes this year. I can't believe I only finished 1 face wash. I wash my face every morning and every night, and I only finished 1 and the majority of this bottle in an entire year. That's really unbelievable. So I think I'm going to have to put a ban on reviewing face washes from Skeepers for the next 12 months and get these numbers back down again, because that's way too high. That wasn't supposed to happen. So we are currently at 11, up from 8. Okay, this is my inventory of face scrubs and face peels. I was at 9 last year, and I am down to 8. I only used up the tiniest mini of a high-end sample I received for review. I can't remember. It's a Goop. I think it was from the brand Goop Glow. I'm not sure. It was a lovely product. It was very expensive, and it was just a tiny little product, but that one has left, and I still have these remaining. This is a chemical peel that I try to remember to use a couple of times a month. I think it's safe for use like up to, every couple of days, but I never seem to be able to work my way up to that consistent level of use. But I do really like these, and this is the one that's currently in my shower. It is by Philosophy. I would say it's about 2/3 gone, and really I use these scrubs in the shower, so I only need 1 out at a time. I'm only working on 1 at a time, and once that's gone, I will move on to the next one. So I think I should be able to finish this one this year. I've been working on it for over a year already. There's still a lot of pads in here. I think it originally came with 60, and it still looks pretty full. Like maybe I've used 10. So somebody said that these do go bad, and they will like literally disintegrate the packaging that they're in. So I need to remember to keep working on those. I love Kate Somerville. If you didn't notice, I'm a big fan of Kate Somerville. And before I fell in love with Kate Somerville, I was a big fan of the Dr. Brandt. This Biore one was sent to me complimentary for review, and I like that one a lot. So yeah, hopefully I could finish off this one this year and start working on another one. But I am at 8, down from 9. I count these as one item because they're a set, they go together. So that's not 2 individual products, that's 1 product right there. Okay, here are my inventory of oil-based cleansers. I do like to double cleanse at nighttime when I'm taking off my makeup. So I use these products once a day in the evening. I'm currently working on this one from Julep. Julep kindly sent this to me complimentary as PR, I guess. I didn't even agree to do a review, but they sent it to me as PR, and it's almost gone. It's lasted me so much longer than I ever thought it would. I thought I was gonna fly through it, but I'm not. I had 3 last year and I finished 1. So these 2 I had from last year and I'm still working on them. And these 2 are new ones that I purchased. They're the e.l.f. Skin Cleansing Balm. So I purchased these 2 with my Ulta points. I didn't pay any actual money for them. So I think the order will be to finish using up this Julep one and then start working on the pharmacy one because that will be the oldest one. But I don't feel like any of these are old. They're not, not by my standards at least. So I'm happy to have these, but I'm a little disappointed that this number went up. I thought I was going to fly through this a lot faster than I did. And I thought it would be back at 3 this year, but I am up to 4. Here is my inventory of face masks. I had 11 last year and I am down to 10 this year. I did use up a deluxe sample. That is a miracle for me. Anytime I could use even a little sample up, I'm very happy. I am horrible at masking. I'm currently working on this one. This is the Pharmacy Honey something. It's not focusing. Focus. Honey Potion. Yes, Honey Potion from Pharmacy. I'm really enjoying it. It's probably more than halfway gone, so it should be finished up in the next month or so. And I think I would like to put this one in a project. This is actually one of my newest masks out of all of them, but I really liked it a lot. It's a pricey mask. I received it complimentary, I believe, from Influencer for review. And I actually think I would enjoy this. So I want to pan this one next while it's still good, because who knows what the situation is of the rest of these. I did work on this one for quite a while earlier in the year in my 50 Shades of Purple project. I tried. I didn't finish it, but maybe I'll get back to that one again at some point. I do prefer these, not concrete. What's the word? These masks that have, not cement, clay. These clay masks, I prefer them in the summertime. I don't really want to use any of these masks in the winter or spring when my skin is on the drier side. So I will try to find a project to put them in, either my Labor of Love It project or my Graveyard Project pan, and work on one of these in the summertime in 2023. But we are down 1, so that's good. Okay, here is the inventory of acne treatment products that I've had forever. These probably aren't doing a whole lot for me. Luckily, I don't have major issues with acne anymore, so I'm just using them when I get a little spot here and there. Do they work? I don't know. This is an old Mary Kay one. It's the one I'm currently working on. I also have this one from Clean and Clear, and then I have this drying lotion from Mario Badescu, which I feel has mostly dehydrated. There's a little bit of liquid at the bottom, but it looks like the main ingredient is isopropyl alcohol, so I might just add in some alcohol into this bottle to keep it going so that I don't lose all the powder, because the powder at the bottom, the pink stuff, is where the magic is at. So I think I'm going to add some alcohol to this container, unless you guys have a reason why I shouldn't. But I'm still at 3. Nothing's changed. I haven't used any up. I haven't added any to my collection or bought any. By the way, 2 other categories that have remained at 0 over the past year are my toners and my micellar waters. In the past, both toners and micellar waters have been part of my inventory, and they no longer are. So I've completely eliminated both of those categories, and I couldn't be happier. So hopefully, I will one day finish these acne treatment products up before I become a wrinkled old lady. This is my inventory of eye creams. I had 5 last year and I have 5 this year. I managed to use 2 up completely, and I received 2 new eye creams through PR. This one was through PR and this one was through Skeepers in exchange for my review. I'm currently using this one during the day. I really like this as a daytime eye cream. It works really well under eye makeup and doesn't mess up my makeup in any way. And I feel like this is pretty much gone. I think this will be in my January empties, but it's still here for today. And then I've been using this Sunday Riley eye cream at nighttime. I don't think it's specifically indicated as a nighttime eye cream, but it's just too heavy for me to use during the daytime. It's a really thick, heavy, greasy lotion or eye cream, and I really like it at night, but it's just too much during the day. So once I finish this one off, I'll move to one of these two for daytime use. I'm not sure which one. Maybe this one, since it's technically older. They're both eye serums instead of eye creams, meaning they're really thin and lightweight and they soak in really quickly. So I like them for daytime use more so than nighttime use. But yeah, we're still at 5. It's been happening a lot lately, hasn't it? Okay, I found my first redo of my inventory. I made a mistake when I first filmed this. You won't know about it. You'll never see it, but my manicure is gone because I've since taken my nail polish off. This is my inventory of serums. I had 8 last year and now I have 9. That is not heading in the right direction. I did use up 4 of the 8 from last year, but these 5 all came into my collection this year and in 2022. All were given to me complimentary either through Skeepers or directly from the brand for review purposes, which is amazing. I'm so grateful to have been able to try these out and enjoy them. And for the last, 3 months of the year, I've been working on these 3 right here. This First Aid Beauty one, the Fresh one, and the Skin Diva one. And the reason I've been working on them is because they were the last 3 to come in and I never switched them out after I finished the review for them. So I've just been working on them. But I would like to get back to these older ones. They're not old, but out of these, I definitely had these longer than I had these. This First Aid Beauty bottle is almost gone. I feel like it's practically empty, and I love to use this one in the morning. It works really well under my makeup. So I'm going to keep working on this one and try to finish it off. And then I'm going to bring this Ole Henriksen one back into my bathroom, the Dewtopia. This is a nighttime serum. So I'm going to pair these 2 together for now. I think this one's going to be gone soon because it's almost empty. And then I might start working on the Skin Diva one in the morning time because this is a really light, liquidy serum. It's almost like an essence. And that's a nice morning time serum too. But I want to use up this Dewtopia one for evenings. And then I'll go to one of these 3 and try to use up these older ones. And I'm going to try not to request any serums for a while because 9 is too many. 8 was too many last year. 9 is too many this year. I need to get this number back down again. I was down to like 0 at one point. So I've gone a little ham on reviewing these products, but I really enjoyed trying them out. It's a lot of fun. Okay, here are my moisturizers that have SPF in them. I had 4 last year and I have 4 this year. I finished 3 of the 4 from last year and 3 new ones came into my collection. The only carryover from last year is this one right here. This is a Strivectin. And this is the same thing. I have 2 of the same bottles. I really, really like this, and when I saw it on the Octolay, on the Skeepers app, I requested it and got it again. This was sent to me from the brand Geology, and I like that one a lot. And then this one I actually paid for using Ulta points, so I didn't actually pay cash, but I picked it from Ulta after using up a little sample and really enjoying it. So That one I picked out from Ulta, but the rest of these were sent to me for review. So the number stayed the same. I just finished one of the 3 that I finished from last year, like a couple days ago. And since this one is the oldest out of the 4, I'm going to start working on this one next. Okay, this is my inventory of moisturizers that don't have SPF. At one point, this category used to be split into 2 categories, moisturizers that don't have SPF and nighttime moisturizers. But in the end, I've decided to lump them all together because by my definition, if it doesn't have SPF, it's ultimately a nighttime moisturizer. Even if it's recommended for daytime use, I'm not going to use it if it doesn't have SPF in it. And as far as I know, none of these products contain SPF. There's a lot here. I had 24 at last year's inventory. I used up 4, but 3 new ones came in. So I am at 23. This category only went down by 1. I have been working on this one since when I look back at my inventory posts, this is one that I've had the whole time. I remember buying this from the Sephora clearance section. It was like a $120 product that was on sale for $60. So I still spent a lot of money on this, but unfortunately I'm suspecting that this might be breaking me out, and I'm not sure why. That doesn't happen very often. I'm still testing it out, but right now I'm just kind of using it on my forehead only, because every time I seem to put this on my cheeks, I get a breakout on my cheeks. So I'm going to keep testing it out a little bit more, but if this continues to break my skin out, I will start using this as a hand cream and move this to that part of my inventory. It would be so disappointing to pan the $60 face cream as a hand cream, but if it's breaking me out, I'm not going to keep putting it on my face. So I just want to make sure that that's what's causing the problem, and then I will make a decision. Either I'll pan it as a face cream, or I'll pan it as a hand cream. But until I figure that out, I'm going to keep working on that. I just got done reviewing these 2 products, so I was using these quite a bit lately. This Geology was sent to me from the brand Geology. Again, it's probably about half gone. I used it for a couple weeks before I reviewed it and stopped working on it. But I will definitely be attacking this category from oldest to newest and continue to work on these and hopefully get my numbers down. A lot of these were sent to me complimentary for review, but that doesn't mean this number should be this high. So I'm very motivated to get this number down as per usual, which means I have to stop accepting products for review from Skeepers. Don't die. But I'm still happy this category went down by 1. Okay, this is my inventory of face oils. I had 3 last year and I used up 1. It was a Strivectin night oil. I really, really loved it. So I am down to just 2. I didn't have any new face oils come into my inventory over the past year. I do love using a face oil in the evening, kind of in lieu of a moisturizer, but I have too many moisturizers, so I'm still trying to work my way through those. I would like to put one of these in a project for this year, or continue to work on one, because I don't want them to go bad. I don't know which one. They're both about the same age. I got them around the same time, so it doesn't really matter which one. But hopefully I'll get a chance to work on one of these this year. Okay, this is the last part of my skincare inventory. I know it's kind of anticlimactic, but this is my category of mattifiers. I still have these old Clinique mattifying papers. It's getting a little bit thinner, but I still have a few left in there. I carry these around in my purse, and usually towards the end of the school year, when it's getting pretty hot out, my makeup doesn't hold up. I don't know why that in that particular time of year it's worse than any other time of year. But I usually use a couple every now and then if I catch myself looking oily or greasy during the work day. Other than that, I really don't use them, and I'm not too fussed about this little itty bitty pack kicking around my purse. I don't mind it, but I keep them in my inventory, and I expect that one day, eventually, they will be gone. And we'll do a little party. But that is it for my skincare inventory, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, guys, that is going to be it for the skincare inventory. Let me know what you think down in the comment section down below. Tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow, I will be kicking off part 1 of my makeup inventory. So stay tuned for tomorrow if you want to see what that looks like for this year. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.